All right, this is the last training. So if you made it this far and you've actually followed along, you've got pretty much everything set up and ready to go in order to start adding this new awesome element to your business. And so this training I'm going to show you right here is how to write an email. I'm just going to give you an example. I'm going to make it real quick and simple because we don't need to complicate it. Right? So again, this whole thing, we're not complicating things. So really quick and simple, I'm going to show you how you can write an email that you can send out to your followers, subscribers, every day if you want. Daily is not bad. You can do it multiple times a week, and at least a couple times a month, right? You want to stay on top of mind, right? Just think about how many times you post on social media, and you want to be treating your email very similarly, right? And the key here is to provide value first, and then you can make offers. So think about it like this, is like you can make a hard direct offer like, hey, get 30% off my new program, or hey, buy these new shoes. You can make those, but if you're always sending those out, people get kind of annoyed. They're like, oh, I don't want to buy from this person every single day. Maybe some people will, but most people kind of might get annoyed. So you want to offer some free value. And one of the best ways to do that is via a story, and connect that story to what your niche is, and then or a mindset or something you want your people to understand, and then you can always just have at the end a link to how they can connect with you further. So here's the example. So if you look on screen, let me read this out loud. This is an email I wrote before. All right, and don't worry about these. Don't need to be perfect. All right, just be personable, be yourself. Remember, just a simple story. Don't make it too long. Like, this is not too long, and then have a call to action at the end. A soft call to action for most of your emails, and then if you're having a big sale, like obviously you might want to sell that. But so anyways, so here we go. This was how I just started my email to my people. So notice how there's not fancy graphics or images or anything like this, and you would send this out via your autoresponder, and perhaps I'll do a live session in the group showing you how to do that. So anyways, on my last visit to the beach, me and my brother were sitting at a bar, and we were talking about, usual brother things, sports, annoying things our parents do, and what type of beer is best, etc. At one point, he said something along the lines, he's like, man, you just can't DIY your life if you want to be successful. So if you didn't know, DIY is do it yourself. And he was exactly right. Like, don't get me wrong, there's nothing bad about being independent, strong-willed, and capable of overcoming any situation that presents itself on your own. Those characteristics are awesome, and those are the type of people I want to be in my inner circle. However, they need to have one more characteristic: the ability to happily delegate. You see, no one likes to spend a lot of time with someone that has to do everything their own way all the time. I'm sure you have a friend that immediately pops in your mind when I say that. So the truth is, you need to be able to let go of the thought that you have to do everything, especially it comes when to having quality relationships, which are required for building a successful business. Just because you can YouTube or Google something doesn't mean you shouldn't save your time and hire a professional to do it for you, right? Which is actually, just as a quick aside, it's kind of what you guys did it here, right? You could probably YouTube and Google all this stuff, but by investing in this course, it's a small investment. You had someone who's done it and knows what they're doing, showing you step by step. So that gives you more confidence. Okay, back to this. So anyways, but that's the battle you have to fight. The temptation is out there for the hardworking, talented, and ambitious people to try and take on the world on their own. But that's the fastest way to getting nowhere fast. So look at Gary Vaynerchuk. It may seem like he does it all, but he has a team of over 20 people managing just his social media. And he runs a company with over 100 employees that do all the social media work for his clients. Elon Musk, he doesn't make Teslas himself or build rockets himself. He has teams of experts helping him and supporting him. The president, top CEOs, even the Kardashians. You think Kim doesn't have professional stylists, makeup artists, and photographers on call 24/7? They all have teams of people to help them. So, if you're trying to DIY your life and business, then you should join the Funnel Excellence Lab. Because as a member, I read that wrong. So if you're done trying to DIY your life and business, then join the Funnel Excellence Lab. As a member, I share tips, tricks, templates, scripts, and all sorts of useful strategies and tools to help you build your business without all the hassle of having to learn everything everything yourself. So join the lab now. Go to this link. Okay. So let me just break that down. Really simple email. I started with a story, right? Something from my personal life. So you can take anything. You're like, the other day I was going to the grocery store and I was looking at all the cartons of milk, right? And then connect it back to something. And it kind of is fun because you get creative with it. You connect it back to whatever point you're trying to make. All right. So again, rock climbing. I don't know why it's on my mind. And I need to go work out. But you're like, so I was at the store looking at milk. And, as a kid, I used to love milk. But as I got older, I realized that drinking a lot of dairy actually has impacted my performance. So, and in fact, over the past 2 years, I haven't drank any milk. Instead, I drink almond milk or coconut milk, and I've found that it's part of my healthy diet to that's allowed me to achieve so much success in rock climbing, so on and so forth. And you say, so if you'd like to get access to my tips, tricks, diets, and resources, join here, and you send them that link, right, to a membership site, to something like that, to your personal website. Like if you want to connect with me directly, if you want to have a call and learn how you can adjust your diet, whatever you want to put, it depends on your niche, right? But I think you get the example. It's just a story connected to something related to your niche or what you do to your products or your services, and then just make the soft offer at the end, right? Giving someone the chance to click on a link. Really simple. You can teach people things. So if for me, my list, this type of list is built around how to set up systems to help enhance your influence. So I can say, here are the 4 key things that you need to have in order to grow your influence. Thing 1, thing 2, thing 3, thing 4, right? So that's value right there. Then at the end, it's just, hey, if you're interested in more, go here. Really simple, really straightforward. And these are emails that you can send out every day, a couple days, and things like that. There's other emails that you can send out that are more hypey and promoty, which is fine, just as long as you send out a lot of these to where people don't feel like you're constantly just asking them to buy from you. So I hope that makes sense. I hope this gives you an idea of how you can. Let me just show you another email. Let's look at this one. There's some ones I sent out a while ago. I'm actually ramping up my new email. I've been working with a lot of private clients recently, so I haven't been able to send out as much content as I like. So that's one of the reasons I've made this product, is so I can start helping people daily, right? Even if I'm not able to work with you directly, I can at least, because I know you're out there and you've had these things you're curious about. So if I can provide value, that's what I want to do. So this is another one I wrote, right? Just, have you heard the phrase "old is the new new"? All right, just tell a little story. Boom, boom, boom. Just give some examples. All right, so I'm talking about email. All right, and then I'm telling you about a training, a group I'm putting together, and then you can read this, right? So you can always pause the video if you need to. So just kind of telling a story, making it entertaining, connecting it to what I want people to do, right? So here's what I want you to do. You read this email. When you're interested, hit reply, and then just say I want in, and then I'll add you to my list and follow up. Really simple. Not pushy, not really salesy, but gives them something to think about related to the business. Such as another email I wrote, one that you can use for inspiration. So if you have email questions, if you want to know more about how to do this, feel free to post questions in the group. I'm sure a ton of people will be able to help you out. I'd love to be able to see what your questions are and give you feedback. And with that, just don't be afraid. I think the key thing here is don't be afraid to write something that you want, especially when you're starting out. Write something and send it out there, right? You're gonna get feedback, and I know personally I do. I get people telling me when I've been sending these emails out there, like, I love your emails. They always make me laugh, or they make me smile, or it's great value, right? So people will come out and tell you that, and they will appreciate it if you actually think about them and how you can help them as you're writing this, and always come from a position of how can I help the people I'm reaching out. You're gonna be fine. So don't worry if you're a little stressed. I know I was in the beginning doing some of this stuff, but you get used to it and you get a lot better at writing the emails as well. So that is the email, and that concludes this training. So again, please, if you have questions, go to the group, or if you want more in-depth stuff, just you can always upgrade to my more advanced trainings and programs. So with that, I really appreciate you going through this. I'm really excited to see what you have to promote, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you grow and find success.